Hey everybody, it's Gladys back here once again, and we're now on the third video for Medal of Honor Warfighter, and we'll start off with a bang. Ha! See what I did there? Flashbang. Okay, anyways. So we had a first impression video. We had a gameplay follow-up video, just to give you guys an idea of what I was thinking after a good bit of playtime. So now I'm 15 hours through the game, and I played a couple days straight and got myself done with a tour for the sniper class. So now I've got one tour under my belt, so I figured it was time to do a breakdown for the classes, and we're going to start it off with the sniper class. And this was the one that I was dreading the most. I really was not looking forward to it because I haven't had much success with sniping as far as consoles go since way back into the mag days. So it's been a long time, it's been a couple of years, and the loadout that I'm using here, as you'll see, I'm about to show you, is the Macmillan TAC 50 KSK. It's the German version of the TAC 50. The US Optics ST10 with the mil-dot reticle, the standard barrel plus contour camera, the Grom muzzle brake, a standard stock, and just the traditional 5-round 50 cal mag. So that's my setup here that you'll see me in-game using. I figured you guys wouldn't care much about the camo because I don't really either, but it's kind of nice every once in a while to change the aesthetics of what you're looking at all the time. So anyways, your sidearm here, rifles aside, your sidearm is the G18, and it's got 33 rounds in the clip here, so it's got more bullets than a primary for almost every class, and that's an interesting choice, to say the least, from Danger Close. So you've got 33 rounds in your sidearm. It's got some crazy recoil on it, so if you're not like right up in their face, I would not try to go full auto under any circumstances. Well, I mean, the only circumstance being if you were right up in their face, but as far as any distance goes, you're better off just burst firing. The chances of you getting what is referred to as a quick scope off is not too high. They changed it with one of the patches after release to where the recoil. Oh, and watch this guy. He ninja jumps over, slides, and no, he must have hit a rock or something and slowed him down. Anyways, so they changed it to where people were getting the effect of the scope, the accuracy bonus, before the scope had fully come up, so they were able to quick scope, and they changed that with one of the patches right on release. So you can't really do that anymore, but you can still, if you're fast enough, I think you can still outgun people rather well, and at least I managed to in some of the clips that you'll see here. Right here I'm throwing out their version of the grenade for the sniper class. It's a personal defense mine, and it's very cool because it's got a time limit on it. I think it's about 2 minutes. But you throw this thing out, and it has these like snake-like wires come out and attach to its surroundings, and those are your trip wires. So if an enemy walks through those, it's going to trip the mine and it's going to blow up. So it's pretty cool. I haven't seen many people escape from those. The best that you can do is trip it and run the opposite direction, and maybe escape. But the TAC 50 that I'm using here is a one-hit kill in almost all scenarios. It's a bolt action, and then the accuracy in this game is very nice, man. Even while strafing, you still have a ton of accuracy, and I don't know how fair that is to your opponents, but for you using this class, it's very handy that you can still move, and like maybe slowly moving around corners, you're still able to get very accurate shots off, and that's been extremely useful. The map ranges, the size of the maps, they're not very big. For those of you guys that have played the game, you know this, and for those of you watching just videos of it, you may be able to see it, but outwards of 150 meters is pretty rare as far as engagements go. Now here's what I was talking about. I'm strafing to the right. Bam. It's very accurate, just a quick hit, and especially with one of these one-hit kill sniper rifles, it's such a great feeling to get those quick shots off, you know. There's another one right there, just extremely deadly, especially at close range. But of course, if you miss that shot, you're pretty much screwed. Another one of my favorite rifles that I was using as I was going through this first tour with the sniper class is the LaRue OBR 7.62, and it's a semi-auto rifle. It's a little bit less powerful, but it's got fairly decent fire rate for a semi-auto, and it's a lot of fun to use. And that's a much better rifle suited towards close quarters engagement. So if you're going to be building to building, like about half the maps in this game, I would say, then you're probably going to be better suited towards using that LaRue. But if you've got some range on the map like this one, or Tagawan Jungle, maybe even the stadium here, then you're probably better off using a 50 cal, from my experience at least. I'm going to talk about these support actions a little bit. Oh, watch this guy, look. Slow motion. He does like this action superstar slide, and tries to gun me down. I get down to 28% health, and I just on reflex swung it over and shot at him and got him with no scope. That was, oh man, I was laughing for like 20 minutes at the guy because he had to have been so pissed. I know I would have been. I probably would have thrown my controller because he knew I was there somehow. Anyways, back to the support actions. This is the Switchblade here, and this works as a UAV of sorts. You control it for a short amount of time. The thing that you got to try to do is when you launch it, you have to aim it towards where you think the enemies are, because you can't change its trajectory. You can only look. So it's sort of on rails after you launch it in that direction. And you can change to where the camera's kind of looking at it. And then when you hit R1 to dive bomb, it turns to go in that direction. So you can alter the course only when you go to dive bomb. And you don't have much time to alter any courses after your dive bombing as well, so you got to try to get it right on the guys. So for your support actions, your offensive first and defensive first is Switchblade and Smoke. For the second level, offensive is Mortars, defensive is Fireteam Replenish. For the third level, offensive is Rocket Artillery, and defensive is RQ-7 Shadow, which is a UAV. And the fourth level for all the classes is the Apache. And it's a lot of fun to get that. I've been in it 4 or 5 times now. And it's weird, though, because the pilot for the Apache is not as powerful of a weapon. Like, it's not as useful as the second gunner, as your fireteam buddy. Because when you call in the Apache, it drags you and him into the Apache at the same time. And the second gunner, by far, has the advantage as far as getting kills and doing damage on the ground. He's much better off. My number one tip is to stay off the objectives if you're playing the sniper class, because you'll just get torn up. You don't have the opportunity, to have like a quick reaction with the number of players here. Like if you've got 3 or 4 guys coming in at you, you're unable to do anything at all. I mean, absolutely anything. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe. I've got my battle log and the Facebook for the ATC clan in the description, and we'll see you guys on the battlefield. Take care.